If you ever need a helping hand, you will find one at the end of your arm. As you grow older, you will discover that you have two hands. One is for helping yourself, and the other is for helping others. Audrey Hepburn. Good afternoon, my name is Travis Dower. I'm going to be giving you a brief speech explaining the process of obtaining and maintaining certification as an emergency medical technician at the basic level, EMTB. The growing number of changes and advancements in today's emergency medical services, the EMS field, have a vital impact on what candidates today seeking certification as an EMTB must go through. This speech is intended to serve as a guideline outlining the steps required for obtaining and maintaining certification as an EMTB. By the end of the speech, it is my intent that you, the listener, will have a better understanding of this process in the event that you or someone you know would like to become an EMTB. The reference that I've used to cover all the information in this speech is found in the EMTB National Standard Curriculum posted on the U.S. Department of Transportation National Highway and Traffic Safety Administration website. Before I go any further, all the information that I'm covering pertains to West Virginia. Each state has its own curriculum and own process for obtaining certification. Since I received my certification in West Virginia, I'm going to use their curriculum for their courses to obtain that certification. That being said, the first thing that I would like to cover is going to be your course enrollment and completion. It is mandatory that you complete a certain number of hours for West Virginia. That is 110 classroom hours. During this 110 hours, you will do your hands-on application, practical evaluations. You will also go through your application process. You will file for registration. For West Virginia, you will fill out a fingerprint card. You will do a background check. And you also register with the National Registry of Emergency Medical Technicians. Upon completion of this mandatory classroom hours and this registration process, it's now test time. Next thing I want to talk about is going to be exams. For West Virginia, since we fall under the National Registry program, we are not required to take a midterm or final exam. However, every state is required to take a practical exam. This is your hands-on portion. This is an evaluated portion. You will have to assess a medical patient, trauma patient, airway management, application of a KED, a backboard, and use of an AED. Upon completion of this, for West Virginia, you will then go on to take the National Registry exam. This is an online exam. Once you've completed this exam, your test results will be given within 2 to 3 business days. Upon receiving the results of this exam, they will be forwarded to a state EMS office. They will take all the information, including your background check, fingerprint cards. They will take all this information, review it, and they will certify you as an EMTB in the state. If you meet all the criteria, they will mail you a state EMTB card. At this time, you are able to operate as an EMTB in the state of West Virginia. Wow, what a sigh of relief. At least that's what I felt. A feeling of pride and accomplishment. All this hard work and effort finally paid off. But this is the easy part. Now it's time for the hard part. The last thing I want to talk about is maintaining your certification. You will, in West Virginia, depending on if you have a 2-year or 4-year card, it does not matter. You will have to complete 110 hours of refresher training. This can be done over as soon as you start your 2-year card or your 4-year card period, or you wait to the last minute, but you have to complete 110 hours of refresher training. You also have to take a recertification exam at the end of that time period. This is done either online or given by an instructor. Before giving this speech, I asked 20 EMTs one question. What is the most critical element for maintaining certification? All 20 gave me the same answer: experience. Something to think about. The last several minutes I have discussed all the steps necessary for obtaining and maintaining certification as an EMTB in the state of West Virginia. The process of becoming an EMTB can be a little stressful and time consuming. However, having the knowledge and ability to save lives when the time comes to do so has made my experience worthwhile. Any additional questions that you have for obtaining certification as an EMTB, please locate and contact your state EMS provider, your state EMS office. Thank you so much for your time and attention.